Hello dancers and welcome. If this is your first time tuning in, I am Tiekka and this is Everyday Ballet, where we specialize in accessible, authentic, effective classical ballet training, especially for the adult learner, which means you don't have to have a dancer's body or know anything about ballet. I'm here to show you all about it and help you to bring some ballet grace and power into your life. In this video, we are continuing on with part 5 of our Waltz of the Flowers dance-along tutorials. So these will be steps that we will be seeing in our choreography for part 5. So if this is your first time, be sure to check out my Waltz of the Flowers playlist so you can catch up to where we are at this point. For the rest of you, I hope you have been practicing. And remember, like, subscribe, share, bring a friend so that they can dance with you. And if you're looking for that structured approach and you really want to learn ballet technique, definitely head over to everydayballet.com. We've got my online training ballerina body platform, as well as on-demand and Zoom classes, which means you can have ballet your way on your terms, and I would just love to share more ballet with you. I'm so delighted you're here. Let's ballet. To begin, we are going to look at our balancé step, this time taking it forward. So our balancé step is our rocking step, and we've been going side to side, making that little diamond shape, down, up, up, down, up, up. And of course we know we can change and do different arms with our balancé, which we have also seen. Now we are going to be doing the balancé traveling just a little bit. And I know you might not have a lot of space at home, and that's just fine. This can be done on place, but it's a different configuration with the feet. So let's go over what we're thinking of here. To begin, we start in our B+ position with our knees together. You can either be on the ball of the foot or with a pointed toe and back. Now I'm going to place my hands on my waist so the arms are out of the way here. And just like our regular balancé step side to side, our first step is going to be towards the side of us. So we're going to take the back leg, and remember that first step is down. So when we go down, what's happening here is we're bending the knee, and instead of bringing the other foot behind, we are going to bring it to the front. And then we're going to straighten that leg, and the legs are crossed, the back knee is bent. And then the up is going to be stepping up onto the ball of this foot. So when we step up, I know that we usually do a down, up, up. This is a little bit more of a down, up, down. Still 3 steps, but it's just not up, up in the same way that we have when the foot is behind. So we've gone down, we brought the toe in and across, and now we go up, down, and then we go to the other side. So that foot is in front. It's going to open to the side a little bit in front of your ear here. And then we go down, the other foot passes through the front, you step forward, and we go up, down. And then we do it again. Down, up, down, down, up, down. In, up, down. And notice that you're stepping up towards the corner of your box. So think of going in a diagonal across your body with that front foot. Now, this can be traveled forward. I'm just going to do that here. Or it can be on place, and I'm going to back up so that you can see. You can either do just in front of yourself and just staying, going side to side, just the foot coming in front. So it passes close, front, open, passes close, front, open, passes close, front, open, passes close, front, open. So you can just stay on place. If you have room, which I know a lot of us don't, you can also travel it. And that would be with the leg that's coming in, it passes through, it comes forward, and as you step on it, you bring the back leg with you. You bring the back leg with you. and then you come down, up, and then it's kind of down. That leg is circling a little bit, so it goes a little bit around so you can go corner to corner, right? That's it. Excellent. The next step that we're going to see is going to add on to our balancé forward. So we're going to take balancé forward and then we're going to travel backwards with the balancé so that we can go forward and back using the same step. So starting once again in our B+, and I'm going to take my hands to my waist, we're going to go forward. So let's just do 2 of those. We go balancé, bring it to the corner, up, down. Balancé, bring it to the corner, up, down. Now, we have this foot in front, and instead of continuing by sort of circling and then going to the diagonal, we're going to step back towards the back corner of our box. We're going to step back with that front foot on the diagonal. So the body is going to change directions a little bit. It kind of goes to the corner like this. So that foot is reaching for the back corner, and now we're going to do that balancé, just kind of like we know it, down, up, and then instead of going directly side, we're going to reach for the back corner, down, up. And now we can go forward once again. So the back foot is going to step forward to the front corner, and it goes down, up, down, up, down. Now reaching for the back corner, we go down, up, other back corner, down, up. So we can continue doing that. Forward corner, back corner, back corner. And now the back foot reaches for the forward corner, back corner, back corner. Back foot reaches for the forward corner when we want to change directions. Forward corner reaches for the back corner, and the foot comes behind as we're traveling back. And then once again, forward corner, back corner, back corner. Do you see how this step can travel you? You're still doing the same kind of configuration with the feet. You're still doing this rocking step, but it can take you forward, it can take you backwards, it can take you side to side. This is why we see this step all over our ballet choreography. Now, one thing to really note, whether you are traveling forward or back, is that when you're doing the down step, when you're doing that first step, and you're doing the plie, you want to bring the other foot with you. So if you're going to the front, you're bringing it with you and you're taking it to the front. If you're going to the back, you're bringing it with you and you're taking it to the back. One of the big mistakes I see in the studio is that people will go and they leave this leg out there and then they don't know what to do because their feet are so separated. So keep it small and underneath you and bring the foot with you so that you can feel your feet underneath you. That's really the secret here, is to feel the feet underneath you so that they feel like they are a part of you and a part of your movement. Something I do when I teach little kids is I pretend to have a piece of chalk, invisible chalk, in my pocket. And I go around and I draw a circle around their feet. And I say, okay, so your legs are gonna stay inside of your circle. So they have this personal circle under their feet. And that's what you want to do. You want to keep your feet within this very tiny little circle underneath you. But when you're traveling, you're carrying that circle. That circle moves with you, almost like a little personal spotlight. So once again, just traveling 4 times forward and 4 times to the back. Starting in B+, placing your hands on your waist, we're going to start with 4 balancés forward. So with the back foot, we go down and reach for the corner, up, down. Other corner, down, up, down. Bring it in, up, down. Carrying that personal spotlight there under your feet, up, down. Now we're gonna head backwards. So taking the front leg, reaching to the back. The foot comes to the back, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up. Changing directions, stepping forward towards the corner. So stepping in the direction you want to go. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Remember to bring that foot in, up, down. To the back now. Reach, up, up. Back corner, up, up. Reach, up, up, down, up, up. Stepping forward, up, down. Bring that foot in. Carry that little personal circle, that little spotlight under your feet. And now reaching back. Good. Up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up. Excellent work. So you can see when you want to travel forward, you take that first step forward, make sure to bring the foot in forward of the ankle. And when you're traveling backwards, you reach for the back corner and make sure to bring the foot in back of the ankle. So forward, forward, and back, and bring it back behind. All right, so that is how you do a balancé forward and backward, and how you connect the two. Now we are going to learn how to walk and to run and essentially travel in ballet in a very graceful and beautiful way. It is actually one of the harder things to do, so we're going to take our time with it. In order to walk and run gracefully in ballet, we need to first begin with our first position, because we're going to want to carry this first position as we move. So remember, your first position doesn't have to be terribly turned out, but you want the heels together and the toes gently apart. It could be 90 degrees, that is just fine. It could be a little bit less than that, and that is just fine. So when we are walking in ballet, we want to imagine that we are trying to lead with the heel. So what this means is that instead of walking, and I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see, instead of walking and letting the heel go backwards like this, which is pretty much how we walk normally, you actually want to tuck the heel forward. And I find that it's really helpful when I start to teach walking to tell people to feel like they have a breeze behind them that is pushing them, because that is really the essence of moving gracefully in walking in ballet. Starting in a gentle first position, go ahead and place those hands on your waist so they're out of the way. We are going to start on your mirror image here. We're going to start walking. So you're going to take that leg out in front of you on the ball. The heel is slightly forward. Now use the back leg to push onto the front leg, and as you push, bring the heel with you. So you're going to push and bring the heel and reach out. And now push with the back foot and then bring the heel. And stretching out, push with the back foot, bring the heel. One more here. And push with the back foot, bring the heel. Let's try it forward once again. So now starting with the other foot, you're going to extend it forward. The heel is just a little bit tucked forward. And now pushing with the back foot, you're going to bring that back heel. And bring that back heel. And it kind of slides through here. So we're not breaking it down step, step, step. We are sliding and gliding through that first position. All right, so we're going to just try walking in a couple of circles. I'm your mirror image here, so let's go ahead and start with this foot. That will be your left foot. From your first position, you're going to take that heel forward. So we're going to walk forward, bringing the back foot, dragging it with us, keeping a tall spine. And let's start to turn this way. And bringing it with you, and walking around the back, bringing it with you, bringing it with you, and bringing it with you. And now let's walk forward again. Good. And now turning, bring that back heel with you, bring it with you, bring it with you. Try to keep that beautiful tall spine, pushing that back foot to come forward, and let's finish there. Excellent. So you can try walking around, kind of, we're carrying our posture, we're transporting ourselves with elegant posture as we walk. And so the way we do this is we keep that gorgeous ballet posture and we let the legs push us. Now, one of the big mistakes that I see when people start walking is they tend to want to, because they're trying to do this ballet form, right? They get really rigid, like they've swallowed a stick, and you don't want to look like you've swallowed a stick. You've got to be easy up here. The place where you lift is you have that feeling of zipping the jeans. Another thing I see is that people will lean forward in the chest, kind of thinking that as they step, they need to lean forward. Don't do that. You actually want to feel like not only is the heel leading out there, but the pelvis has to come with the foot. So you have to bring the pelvis with you as you go. You don't want to step the feet in front and leave the pelvis back here. That's going to start to get you very stiff and it's going to feel awkward and unnatural. So as you walk, bring that back foot with you and lift up, zip the jeans, but try to stay easy on top. Now that we've learned how to walk, let's add some vigor, some pep here, and take it into a ballet run. Now, this isn't running like running really hard. I actually call it a skitter because it's more just kind of, propelling yourself along with a little bit of speed. It's not a hard run and it's not a jog. There's no real bouncing up and down. And I think that's the biggest difference between ballet running and regular running. Here we want to keep that smooth kind of gliding feeling. So it really takes off of our principles for our walking. So what we're going to do is we're going to start in that first position, whatever your first position is. Now, we're going to start doing a little bit of a faster walk. And as you're doing this faster walk, you want to really feel like the heels are coming forward in front of you. So the step is not going to be as big, it's going to be smaller, but you're going to try to emphasize those heels coming forward. So go ahead and place your hands on your waist. So as we go, we're going forward, 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 forward. And I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see that. So starting in first, we go forward, 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 forward. That's it. And to the other side so that you can see forward, 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 forward. So I'm sliding my feet through that first position. The knees are bending as they naturally would. We bend to sort of reach out forward. But what's happening here is I'm starting to really bring the feet in front of me. And that's the secret to a beautiful ballet run, is having the feet actually leading you. So the feet are out there and they're carrying the body, and the body, of course, is riding as if you were in the back seat of a convertible on a beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon, a nice leisurely ride. So it's the feet that are doing all the work. The legs are out there. So let's speed it up a little bit, and I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see what I mean by having the feet out in front. So taking the hands to the waist, I'm just going to start here. As I start to go, I take the feet in front. So I'm doing this little passing through, but the feet are coming in the front. They're not going out like this. They're not back here like this. The heel is not turning backwards. It's coming forward. So one thing that you can do, even without traveling, is that you can just start to slide the heels in front of you like this, okay? So sliding the heels just like this. Notice the feet aren't going back, they are just sliding forward, and we're trying to present the heel. The knee is slightly bent. So that is a good exercise to begin the running. Now, as you're doing this, you're lifting up through your core so that your chest isn't bobbing up and down. We don't want so much of this. We want kind of a gliding smoothness. So feel like your head is trying to stay on the ceiling. So this is the beginning of our little running, and you can start to take this around in a circle. That's going to work out here. So you can start to take this around in a circle. So the heels are coming out in front, the legs are coming out in front. All right, Good. So now let's try it. We're going to run in a couple of circles, just like we did with our walking. We're going to run, and I find it's actually helpful to take the arms in front in first position to do the running. I want you to feel like every step you're taking is really in front of you. The legs are not getting behind you. So try to bring the legs out in front of you. Starting in first position, taking the hands to our arms to first position, we're going to start, we're going to go around this way and make a little figure eight and go around the other way. So here we go. We're going to do a little run. Feet are in front. That's it, feet coming in front. Very light little feeling traveling through the balls of the feet. You're up on the balls of the feet. The heels are not landing. You're up on the balls of the feet. Excellent, yes. So you'll notice that, it's some work for the calves there, because as you're running on the balls of the feet, just like this. So the heel does not touch the floor, as you can see. So in order to be able to do that, you have to lift up through your posture. All right, one more time, heels coming forward, the balls of the feet remaining up on the balls of the feet, the heels do not touch the floor, and try to zip the jeans and carry that beautiful posture, kind of sliding. So standing in your first position, arms in first position, we're gonna start circling, and then we'll go the other way. Here we go. Heels coming forward on the balls of the feet. That's it. Making a little figure eight here. Keep those feet coming out in front. Try not to let the heels go behind. Keep bringing them forward. Good, excellent. I hope you enjoyed that and found it helpful. Remember, if you did, please like, subscribe, share. And if you're looking for that deeper ballet practice and really want to learn the ins and the outs of ballet technique, definitely head over to everydayballet.com and check out my Ballerina Body programs, which is my online training platform. We also have on-demand classes, Zoom classes. I would just love to share more ballet with you. Thank you for sharing ballet with me. Until next time, happy dancing.